Hello again. This video is for the claws of the giant dragon. So I'm using blue yarn instead of white in hopes that you'll be able to see the stitches, and I think you'll be able to see them better than if I were actually using white, but you should be doing them in white unless you don't want to. Then do them in whatever color you'd like. You will need to have worked up to this point in the pattern, which we have just finished row 6. So now we're going to start the short rows, and I don't have my stitch marker in there, don't need it right now. So what we're going to do is, my stitch marker would have been here, so oops, here. So we're going to turn. We're not going to chain. Actually, I'm going to turn this direction to keep my yarn on the back side of my work, on the outside, not on the inside. So we're going to go into this stitch right here, and we're going to single crochet 6 across. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Notice that I'm on the wrong side of my work. So we're going to turn, and we're not going to chain, and we're going to go into this first stitch here, and we're going to single crochet 5 across, and leaving the last stitch unworked. So there's 2, and now 3, 4, 5, and we're going to leave that last stitch unworked, and we're going to turn. We're not going to chain. We're going to go into this first stitch right here, and we're going to do 4 across this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Forgive me, I'm doing the flower pot again, holding my phone because I don't have a proper setup. So there's 4. Going to turn to the right side of my work, and I'll single crochet 3 across now. 1, 2, 3. So now, turning again, always keeping your working yarn on the back side. So whichever way you need to turn to do that. Sorry, this keeps sliding off my hook. Now we're going to go into 2 and leave the last stitch unworked. And we're going to turn again, not chaining. And we're going to go into these 2, and then we're going to begin to go down into the stitches that we missed. So there's 1, and this one's going to be kind of hard to find. 2, and then we're going to come down here for 3, and then 4, and then we're going to go along the 6 in the front that we didn't go into. So there's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then we're going to go up these next 2. 11, if I can get it in there, and 12, and that completes the short rows, and then hitting all the ones that we missed. So this is our last stitch. Now we're going to go back to working in rounds. So this is our last one. This over here is our first one. If you can see that, that's where you're going to be going into next, putting your stitch marker, whether you like it in the last stitch or in the first. I always put it in the last. So I will be putting my stitch marker here, continuing on into that first stitch and going all the way around.